Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Crypto Plebz channel. It's your boy Jumpman. So we're gonna get into this really quick and fast today about Caspa. Last video we talked about Caspa. It was showing a lot of strength at this 10 cent zone. I told the Discord that I was gonna make some buys at this 10.5, 11 cent zone. We started picking it up, and here we go. Today we're at 14 cents. Pulled back a little bit. It's at that 13.6, 13.7 zone. That's to be expected when you pump 20% in a day. And like I said in the last video, guys, the fundamentals have not changed on Caspa. It's still a great token. It has some FUD, from the Peach Fuzz Mafia guys. They got out. Who cares? We move on from it, man. I've been in Caspa since 2022 with the OGs, with Crypto Galaxy, Caspa Silver, and a lot of these older vets that have been in it for a while. I'm still a fan of it. Like I said, I tend to have a little bit of more of a different approach to all my cryptocurrencies. If I just start feeling that, there's a top in, or I feel like, that things aren't going well, I do make adjustments. And that was at that one instant in my portfolio where, I had to make a decision. I still like it. And that's the reason why I bought back. And I'm not making a video to tell you guys that I bought back. I'm making a video to tell you guys that, look, the fundamentals have not changed on it. If anything, I think that has a lot more bullish catalysts that are coming into the future. With a potential Binance spot listing. I know there was a lot of buzz around the Twitter feeds that there was a upcoming listing for spot, but I think that was just more for futures. But nonetheless, it's still positive, for Caspa because it's producing liquidity. Rather, if it's for the up or downside, it's showing that people are interested in it and people are going to be buying it. So on below in this blue box is where, this 10 cent zone was, where we've had multiple touches into this, 10 cent zone. And each time we've had touches, we've had monstrous bumps back up. So again, we touched this 10 cent zone. So I am expecting another run up into the upper highs again within the next, month or so. Things aren't just going to go straight up, guys. It's going to take some time to get there. It's a lot of money that needs to flow back in there. But most definitely, I do see it trying to re-challenge this all-time high again. So look, if you guys are looking for a YouTuber that's going to tell you guys that Caspa is going to $3 or $4, I'm not that guy. I'm going to be the guy that's going to tell you that, look, right now, I think there's a short term money grab that we can probably make some money leverage trading it, or even potential spot buys. I'm not saying that this is the end for Caspa. I most definitely think there's more upside to this bad boy. Is it going to be going to, the $1.50 or anything like that? I'm not sure. I'm not going to make a channel based upon, where what I think it's going. I'm just going to make a channel based off where, you know, at the moment. And at the moment, I do see a lot of potential upside. So where I am thinking that we can go, hopefully before summertime, is maybe 35 cents. So that would be almost a 3x from here. This all really depends on how this execution of smart contracts lands. This whole KRC20, even though Caspa has formally said that they're not really involved with it, it was a negative catalyst and it did kind of ding the project a little bit. I know sometimes a lot of the OG Caspa people and gung ho guys, they get really upset. But look, the facts are the facts, guys. It was a negative catalyst for it. We do got, some of these bigger guys like, Marathon Digital that's mining Caspa. And then when it starts getting to this higher zones, it does get dumped on. So we do need to clear this previous resistant zone, which I don't see why not. We're in a bull market. I know, like I said, this is an opportunity to get in. One thing that made me really bullish on it was just a lot of the influencers. You got a lot of guys like Crypto John and Archetype, and what's his other name, Archie. All these little little children that people like to pay them to give their financial advice from. These guys are just basically leading you guys out to get slaughtered. Look, Caspa's gonna be fine, guys. If you bought the top right here, look, I get it. It's doesn't feel good to kind of take these 20 to 30% rights down, but this is part of crypto. You guys can't handle that, then maybe you guys should probably get into some index funds or something like that. You got to be able to take the the volatility of these tokens, as a blessing. If you guys are buying, all the way in. That's never a good idea, especially something that's already ran up thousands and thousands of percents already. What I would do is I would basically, if you are on the sidelines, I would probably look to see if we could take something in between this 12.5, maybe 12 cent zone, and maybe not deploy all your capital. Maybe, do 30 to 40%, see if we can re-challenge this 10 cent again. And if not, probably 11 cents, and then see if we can catch that neg leg up to the upper 20s right here, and then assess where it's going to go from there. Again, guys, I'm a conservative person. I'm not going to be that guy that's going to tell you that Caspa is going to go to $1. I do like it. I do think that, the people behind Caspa are geniuses. But again, we have to kind of really think about where we are in the state of the market. A lot of people think that we're in this last inning of the market. I don't necessarily think so, but I do think that there's just a lot of competition out there. And until Caspa really proves itself to go to that top tier level, I think then it will start hitting that 50 cents to 75 cents. So most definitely that's in the cards. I don't think that that's going to be in the short term, but in the short term, I do see maybe us coming back to this 18 cent, 19 cent zone. But again, I'm just another guy on YouTube with his opinion. So guys, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think of the analysis. I'm a new YouTuber. I get it. Sometimes these YouTubers are just coming out of the woodworks, and I most definitely don't want to be just like that kind of person. We do have a Discord. It has about 100 people in there, like-minded individuals that just basically want to stay safe, just want to get good information and vibe and be able to move in and out of these spaces without, getting dumped on by all these other cabal YouTubers. Guys, it's really dirty out here, man. I can tell you from experience. I've seen a lot of these guys from the Bit Boys and all these other gentlemen that are really nefarious individuals, man. They use your money to allocate into their bags. Once you call them out, they ban you, they block you, and it's just it's really scummy, man. A lot of these guys, it's really unethical the shit they do. But the way you combat that is just stop watching their content. Give these other YouTubers that have smaller channels an opportunity to, talk to you. And while I may not be the most well-spoken individual, I may not have, all the key fancy equipment and the studios to appeal your eyes. Guys, I've been in this space for multiple years. I've made life-changing money. I'm not gonna just flaunt on YouTube what I have, but the guys that are in my Discord, I'm really open with my success there. And this is, I get it, it's just a risk, and you guys have to make those risks calculated for yourself. Everything in this space is a risk. So I'm gonna go ahead and kill the video off, guys. Again, Caspa is a great project. I think it has still a lot more upside to go, but you just got to be careful on these entries, guys. So the link to the Discords and be below. Link to the Patrons and be below. If you guys decide you want to make the leap into joining Plebs, we'd be more than happy to have you there. So again, I'm out like a scout. You guys enjoy your day. Stay blessed.